So I could ask a question about the product or the location or hours. So I might say, what time are you open on Wednesdays? And there's the answer. On Wednesdays, we're closed. And then she gives me the regular hours. And that's because I added those specifically to her knowledge. If you're a small business owner, you've probably thought about getting a custom app built for you, then stopped when you saw the price. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a fully functional business app with ordering, payments, and even an AI assistant with a QR code step by step without writing any code. So by the end, you're going to see how we turn a simple idea into a live app that could be used for any business. Let's dive in. So I'm starting here on the Jotform dashboard, and I'm going to click the Create button in the middle here, and it pops up the different options I have. Today, we're building an app, so I'm going to choose that option. And I could start by prompting AI to go and create a first draft for me, or I can choose a template, and there are hundreds to choose from. So that's what I'm going to do. I click Use Template. And we're going to make a menu app for a restaurant, but this would be suitable for any business. And there are loads of templates, as you can see, in all different categories down the side here. So I'm going to scroll down and go to restaurant. And I can look at some of the different templates and choose one as a starting point. Remember, it's all editable. You can change the colors and everything else you see as well. I'm going to choose this one over on the right here. It looks pretty good. Click Use Template, and Jotform has made a copy of that template for me here, ready to edit. So each of these headers, the starters, meals, desserts, and drinks, are all pages within the app. And if I scroll down, I could see all of the pages here. There's some placeholder images that have been added into the template. I can scroll down and see them all there. So we're already in a good place to start with, but let's imagine I want to change some of the details here. I can literally just click and edit this text. So I'm going to change this line here that says, "Thanks for visiting our family-run restaurant." And I might change the title as well, call it Dean's Diner, like so. And I can click on any of these parts here. And if I click the Properties button over here, I can change the details. So I could add a description for starters. I'm going to leave these without a description for now, but I am going to go across to Layout here and then click Choose a File to add an image. And I've got an image on my computer here that I'm just going to drag and drop into that section. It's going to upload it, and that becomes the preview image here. There are lots of options with everything in Jotform, and so the image style, for example, I could now change to a circle, which I think I prefer. So I can then go through, let's do the same thing here for meals. Click Choose File, and then drag my image in here like this. Change that to circle to match the other one. And I'm going to go up to General here as well, and I'm going to change this to Main Meals, like so. So when I click anywhere on the background here, it takes me back to seeing the preview, and I could click on Main Meals, for example. It takes me to the Main Meals page like this, and I could tap the back arrow at the top here, and then back on the home page, I could click the hamburger icon, it's called, at the top left here, and I can see all of the pages like the Contact Us page like this. Now, this one looks good, but I think I need to add some hours on here. So rather than scroll down in the main screen, you see I can also look through the different pages on the bottom left side here. This is also the order they will appear in, and so I could just click and drag these pages if I wanted to. Let's go to the Contact Us page though, and then I'm going to click this plus button on the left, which is where I can add different elements to the page. So I'm going to choose rich text over here and just drop it in, and it's put it down here. And then I could add my hours into this box here. So I might put opening hours, then add a list. And because I've used the rich text option, I could then just highlight some of this text and make it bold or change the color and so on. Click done on the right-hand side. And if I want to, I can click and drag this up to the top of this Contact Us section just here and drop it in like this. And I'm also going to click on Contact Us and put Contact Us and hours. So if I close the elements bar on the left, the preview opens back up on the right. And if I click on the menu icon now, you can see because I changed the title of that page, it also changed the name in the menu. Let's go take a look at some of these products then, maybe on the starters page here. If I want to edit one of these products, obviously these are just the placeholder ones, I could click in here, obviously just click and type and change the name, and the same with the price as well. So I could change this to $3, for example, or I can click edit just here, and that will open up the properties on the right-hand side as well, where I can also change the description. And like I mentioned earlier, everything's super customizable. So I could go over to options here, and I could add different product options as well. So for example, I might say something like egg style. I could put fried, poached, or maybe over easy. Now that means if I go back and I was to select this product in the preview, I can then obviously choose a quantity, but I've also got that egg style that would be chosen before someone adds it to their basket. ask it. Now, before we take this to the next level using AI to help our customers using it, I'm going to click on the roller icon at the top of the screen here to change the theme. So there are some preset colors that I could choose from here. So let's say I want to change it to this green style like this, and it will automatically change all of the font colors, the background, and so on along with it. Let's go for this one at the beginning here. And if I go across to the app layouts tab, I could also choose different layouts as well. Now, you've probably noticed as I've been working through this that each of these pages is a list of products. If you wanted to start from scratch, you would have clicked the plus up here and then chosen the product list item and dragged that onto the page. But if I just click on this section as a whole, you can see I get a couple of options on the right-hand side. One is products, and so I can see the whole product list to edit them here, or I can add products, change the images and so on all in one place. And the other is the store properties. This is where you would link Stripe as the payment provider. You can change the currency here as well. Up at the top, we can click on product settings. So we could change from 2 columns into 3 columns like this, or I can go to a single column like this so everything's just in a list. And I can turn on or off the search option at the top of the page as well, which for me might not be needed on this page, but if you've got a longer list of products, that's obviously very helpful. And on the right hand side here, we can update the checkout page too by choosing which information we want to collect from customers when they place an order. So that means this app isn't just a static view of the menu, but it's a dynamic page where people can come on, choose the products they want, place an order. You could get that order and then start cooking right away. Now we're really going to take things to the next level, because if you've got a really big menu, customers might have questions about some of the products, and you probably don't have time to be sitting on live chat all day. So an AI agent can be created that lives in your app and will be able to answer those questions for you. Here's how we do it. I'm going to click on settings at the top of the screen here. And on the left-hand side of the settings, you'll see we've got the option for AI chatbot, and I just click add AI agent. So I can start from scratch, or I can use a template again. So let's try that. And let's search for restaurant at the top here. And we can choose one of these templates to get us started, like this one, the restaurant order AI agent. So I can click use agent, and it's created a copy of that agent. Now, the first step I need to do is just go to the train tab at the top here and look at the knowledge. And you'll see there's some example knowledge that has been added here. That gives it the information about the products and so on. So you could go through and you could copy and paste your menu in here. You would click add knowledge, and then put anything else like FAQs or anything that you normally get in this box here. And that is how the agent will know how to answer the questions. So I could take those hours that I put in the app earlier and paste those in here like this, and then click save. And so now it has knowledge of the exact opening hours of my restaurant. So once I've set up the agent how I'd like it, I can switch back to the app over here. And back on that settings screen, we click add AI agent again. And now we can select from the existing agent that we have here and click select, and that's going to be added into our app. So before we see this in action, let's publish the app so that our customers can access it. The way you're going to do that is clicking the publish tab at the top of the screen here. And you could either just copy this link and send it out, or you can use one of the sharing options down here. Maybe if you have customer phone numbers, you could send it by WhatsApp, or you could take the QR code and display this in your restaurant or on your tables. Or if you have a website, you could add an embed code to the website. And it works across all devices, not just on mobile, and users will be prompted if they want to add it to their home screen when they first open it as well. So here's how it looks when I access that link. If you wanted to try this on your mobile, you can scan the QR code in the bottom left of the screen as well. You can see that I can click starters and it will take me to the starters page. I've got all the different links in my menu at the top here, that contact us page, and the card. Once I've added products, everything will appear in here too. And we added our AI agent, and she appears in the bottom right of the screen. So if I click on here, so I could ask a question about the product or the location or hours. So I might say, what time are you open on Wednesdays? And there's the answer. On Wednesdays, we're closed. And then she gives me the regular hours. And that's because I added those specifically to her knowledge. So whether you own a restaurant or another small business, I hope it's been helpful to see how easy it can be to build an app of your very own. If you've got any questions about building apps in Jotform, you can ask us in the comments. And if this video was helpful, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.